Now, what's going on to everybody? Shout out to everybody. Want to have this conversation real quick. You know what I'm saying? You about to have this conversation. Though I said I stopped smoking a while ago, we ain't stopping shit. And for everybody thinking I'm off YouTube, I ain't going nowhere. We gonna be bringing it right back to YouTube. But a lot of people keep asking me, how do we make the world a better place? How do we beautify the world? Understand this, the world. How do we make the world a better place? When you really think about it, you get rid of religion, right? When you get rid of religion, you getting rid of the Caucasians' belief. On my kids. You getting rid of the Caucasians' belief. So you getting rid of the people who created the belief. Who created the belief was Jews and Arabs. This is their belief. Muhammad, the Hebrew Israelites, the Jews and all this shit. I say, what's going on, everybody? I say get rid of the Jews and the Arabs. Not saying do anything to them. Just get rid, like if they wasn't here, we wouldn't have a problem. All the slave talk you talk about, all the bad things that are being sold to the world, all this land grabbing and this stealing people land and this devastation that's being caused upon the world is being called by Jews and Arabs. Everybody else just middle game. It's being caused by Jews and Arabs. Shit, the Arabic race, I think Arab means first class race. They first class race when it comes to Africa, to anywhere of them Arabic countries. They the first class race. I continuously tell you they're Caucasians. You know, a lot of people talk about, you know, the Middle East, and the most deception and the most lies that the Moors or a Pan-African would say is that the Middle East is the Middle East is Africa. The Middle East is not Africa. The Middle East is more connected to Asia, Europe, than it is Africa. Even though that has nothing to do with us, but that comes to kill the concept. The Middle East is connected to Europe, Syria, Afghanistan. Afghanistanian people as Arabs and Asians. Much more Arabs than it is Asians. Well, I mean Asians than it is Arabs. I'll take that back. These are Asiatic, Caucasian, Caucasus Mountain Asian people. And I continuously share this with everybody. When you're talking about a Caucasian, you're talking about a certain people from a landmass, Asia and the Caucasus Mountain. You are not a Caucasian. You are not a Caucasian. But this is what their religion and their game has done to the people. Palestine. Jesus had to be a Caucasian. Why you get mad? Oh, the world was black. Who the fuck telling us that? Where is this coming from? Why is this only being taught to our people about vibrations and energy and all of this old fuck shit? This imagination station shit. As we sitting here and watching what's happened then, happening, and been happening. We think it's the end of the world because it's our turn to see immigrants coming in here and think they taking over. They did this shit once before. This is a move pulled every fucking so often. Here come the laborers taking over what we have built. Here come the immigrants taking over what we have built. And that's a way of saying, yeah, y'all standing up, y'all do y'all thing, y'all business owners and shit. Yeah, we're going to bring in the competition. We're going to give away this. We're going to give away that. We're going to put y'all in the hardest state than y'all was in because you motherfuckers keep thriving. I continuously tell you, why won't they get rid of the school deficit, the school debt deficit? Why won't we get rid of that? What the fuck? Why y'all got school debt on people and they owing 100,000? Because if you look up the school debt, it's mostly niggas that owes that school debt. That's why. Yeah, they'll take off this, qualify you to take off that. Do this, do that. But they not erasing that school deficit. Because it's niggas that owe that debt. Understand it's going to stay lopsided. Just seen labs where they putting niggas all on the wall, checking them, taking money from kids, talking about they stole something from Walmart and all this old goofy shit, but they ain't checking these immigrants. This shit just has been going on for too fucking long, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's just go ahead, get them, run into a wall. Do us that favor. But if you honest to look at everything, Jews and Arabs. Jews and Arabs. The main wars that's going on, Asian, Caucasians, basically Jews, Arabs, and Asians, and white people. This has been going on, my bad people. This has been going on for the longest. They wars and the shit that they push and all the shit that they do. Them people coming out of that region. Make the world a better place, you got to get rid of that. You can't. You got to get rid of that. This shit would never thrive, would never be. The world would never be until they fall out of power. It's that those races of people who have did all of this fuck shit. All of this fuck shit caused all of this pain in the world before we even was discovered. Continuously tell, oh, we didn't know how to read. We didn't know how to read then. We had schools and all this. You couldn't even speak English. This wasn't your game. Motherfuckers steady talking about the Cherokee Bible and the Algonquin Bible, and that's called the John Eliot Bible. And John Eliot was a white motherfucking missionary that came over here and showed you niggas about Jesus and translated it in different languages with the help of your own people to show you about their God. King James was a black man, but every missionary was a white man. Get the fuck out of here. Every white man coming with this black book. Go look up John Eliot. It's the John Eliot Bible, Algonquin Bible. None of these stories are true. Ain't nobody come to save you, fool. This shit about to go on again. This shit about to dents the numbers. Like it's been doing. Ain't nobody fucking with you. They finding more and more on how to be you. And that's the thing. It's all about how to be you, how to take over where you at, how to live like you, how to blend in. Who the Bloods and the Crips fighting? Asian gangs, Mexicans, amongst themselves. Our enemy is everybody, including ourselves. Everybody, including ourselves. Me, myself, personally, getting into the Moors, and let's get into it because, you know, I get a lot of discussion about this. I'm not with it. It's circus behavior. I don't too much fuck with Moors. I'm not with the Moorish belief. It's circus behavior. When we're talking about nationality and we're talking about the Moors, we're not talking about it unless we're talking about Jeff Fort. If we're talking about Jeff Fort, because when you talk about Chicago, we made the nationality thing. This is what you got to understand. When you talk in Chicago, when you're talking the BDs, the BD Nation, the Vice Lord Nation, we was making nations out of people. Do you understand what I'm saying? Nations out of our people. So when we talking about the Moors, we talking about a situation of people being started in a circus. We're talking about circus bringing us all our entertainment. All of our entertainment is brought via circus. All of our entertainment is brought to us via circus. All of our history is brought to us via entertainment. I'm sorry. Because entertainment is historical programming. I continuously tell you that. Social and historical programming. That's what it is. And it programmed us to believe what an Indian is. A Native American. Everybody was naturalized. Everybody. We was naturalized under color. Black is not who you are. They can only call you black. You're naturalized under color. You are a colored individual. And this is a naturalization of America. They naturalized themselves under white. And they naturalized the Asians under natives, meaning they're born to the land at that time. Because we got the Asian Exclusion Act. These different Asian Exclusion Acts. We got the Chinese Exclusion Act. We got the Filipino Exclusion Act. We got the Japanese Exclusion Act. And these exclusion acts that stood against Asia's and the biggest parts that they was coming from prompted the Chinese Underground Railroad. I continuously tell people about the Chinese Underground Railroad. The Chinese Underground Railroad is what led all the Asians into the South. Now, I want you to think about this time. These are a bunch of people that are running around exactly what's happening now from Venezuela. And they running around and they're as dangerous as the natives was back then. So robbing trains is our thing. Robbing people, doing the bad shit is their thing, as they on what prompted the Chinese Underground Railroad, because of the Chinese Exclusion Act after the railroads and all that shit was built. So it made the Chinese Underground Railroad, and you know of the Harriet Tubman Underground Railroad that really never fucking existed. You know, you talk about the transatlantic slave trade, but you forget the trans-Pacific slave trade. These are the things that we're not educated on. And it's a lot of bullshit. If we talking the trans-Pacific slave trade, okay, now we know what they talking about when they brought Arabs into this country, Berbers and shit. These are these dark-skinned, woolly hair people that are down there looking, oh, that's a black Venezuelan. No, it's not. They brought some Arabs in here, some real Moors that they Spain were at war with during the time of the trans-Pacific slave trade. They brought them in here, along with the biggest cargo of the trans-Pacific slave trade was Asians. Asians, very few Arabs, but more what they call it Moroccans and people that they at war with over in Egypt and the Arabic world. They bringing them motherfuckers too. They bringing them too as prisoners in the Spain, Latin America. This is what's taking over, not African American. It's never was the Desperado period. We're talking trans-Pacific slave trade. We're talking Asians. We're talking Latin America, which white people control. Because Latin, if you call yourself a Latino, a Latina, a Latin motherfucker, then you calling yourself basically a white motherfucker from Spain. That's your bloodline. Latino. And the Asians, which came in here with the Spaniards, are all breeding with each other, and they are Caucasians. Caucasus Mountain Asians. Continuously tell you folks that. It's an understanding of this game. Let these niggas go preach what they want and what they don't know. I'm about to change the whole fucking game. They're all going to be telling you about the trans-Pacific slave trade, because I looked up the transatlantic slave trade and they said it had to do with New York. Them ports weren't used the way that they was used and abused in New York until 1930s and 1920s and a little bit before then, early 1900s, when all of the white people were coming in here as Slavics, as Ukrainians, as Irish and Scottish, whatever they was, and everybody else that was coming in here through New York, the Golden Door. That's when that was abused, and that's when all the white people really got here. And then they started breeding each other. And all the kids they was having in farms, basically what we call it like breeding farms. And they were white. They were breeding new soldiers for you motherfuckers. They breeded them. Why you wonder, like, why is white people patriots? Why is all these movies where white people starting out as motherfuckers that's been taught wrong and taught all these lessons? They did that shit. They had breeding fucking camps and breeding school shit going on, and now they turned into orphanages. And the white people were giving away white babies all the time. They tell you the orphan train and all this old shit. Those white tea people, they were breeding on our land and telling you they was breeding you. Motherfucker, they was feeding you to alligators, hanging you from trees, trying to get the fuck rid of you. Why the fuck they ain't got the natives hanging from no trees? They went to war with them. I'm sure some pictures of them just can't stand them. I'm sure some pictures of them just hanging from trees. No, it's not. You know who the real enemies are. We're gonna talk that. We're gonna talk that. You gotta understand that. How this understanding. Cause this some real shit, right? This some real shit. We talking trans-Pacific slave trade. We talking slaves of Asians. We're talking Mexicans today. Caucasians. We're talking Venezuelans coming in America. Caucasians. And you steady, why are they doing for them? Why they doing for them? Because they Caucasians. They all Caucasians. They just the lowest on the totem pole of the Caucasian race. Because they all mixed up. Bringing the Ukrainians in. Why? Because the Ukrainians the ones who held the Jewish population down. The Jewish population, most of them are in Ukraine. And they came over here on them boats in 1935 saying they was Ukrainian. Saying that they was Italians. And now since they are who they are, they put their little fucking pilgrim hats back on and they back out in New York running everything. And they back out everywhere running everything. They showing you now who they are. And it's all about getting rid of us. Like they say, we the biggest threat. Colored men and women are the biggest threat to the Jews. These are facts. These are facts, bro. These are facts. You know, people don't understand when they be seeing, like, they understand, but they don't understand. You know, I don't put, like, I see your name, you steady saying, what's up? I see your name, L. You got that L in front of your name. We're not the children of L. The children of L are Caucasians. This is all religion birth. We're talking L. We're talking the Sky Daddy. We talking L. Then we talking his kids. Then we talking Yahweh. Then we talking what's that? Yam. And we talking what's the motherfucking name? Ball. Them is kids. Them L kids. Nigga, you praying to a God that got a God. And where's the land, where's the children of El located? The land of Canaan, the Canaanites, the Arabs in Palestine. That's the holy land for them. The Arabs. That's where they come from. They in the desert. Not you. Steady talking about the sun gonna kill the Caucasians. The Arabs is living out there in the sun. It's hotter than it is here. Caucasians ain't down for no sun. The regions where they coming from, upper, yeah, they be coming, them Russians and shit. They'll come down and catch that cast. But at the same time, these motherfuckers has got sun. Motherfucker got sun. They over here. With the sun. Been living under the sun. Sun getting closer. They steady playing with us. David and I did they so they could get off. They want to fucking shit so they can get the DNA. I'm trying to tell you. Motherfucker, we for sale. Everything's for sale. Our whole land. We sitting up here dancing. These motherfuckers is taking. Steady talk about when we gonna get tired of killing. Motherfucker, what you mean? We tired of killing. Cause we been here the longest. These new motherfuckers just came through the door. This shit new to them. This shit gonna be even newer to the next generation. You understand what I'm saying? When we gonna stop killing? No, you just been here long. You just been in the world long. They knew. It's their time. They want to do it. Thing is, how we stop this generational curse of getting up, killing ourselves when they play the music. Keep telling you they got fully control of you off of what you are. You practice. Oh, I'm religious. That's a practice, my nigga. You practice. Who you are and what you practice deep down inside, religiously, who you are, who we are as a people. We good people. We not bad people. We good people. Everybody got some bad people, but we good people. We are good people as a whole. We ain't fucking with nobody for real. Unless they fucking with us. We don't do nothing to other races because of bullshit. We be fucking with each other. We good people. Religiously, we practice music, vibrations. Religiously, this is who we are. They know how to control us. Love, they play it in the tune. They play with the megahertz and the vibrations. They play with it. They know how to control us. Who we are. They control us by who we are. That's crazy. They can control, like, yeah, we can make them love, have babies, do whatever the fuck we want them to do. They know how to put us in our moods, in what we do. They know how to swing us. They done learned us through science and biology and studying us, kidnapping and blood transfusions and shit like that. They done fucked us over. Now they know us, and they know how to play us with our real religions, with our music, with our feelings and the way we feel and how we do. They know how to control that shit, our religion, our practices, our humane that we are. They know how to, man, if you ever could understand what I'm saying, they tapping into that. They don't fucking control us really with no religion. They get in there and play a couple of them motherfucking sad ass songs in that motherfucker. And you get the crying and all type of shit. Because that's what we understand. And they took control of the music. They took control of everything that touch us, and they made that shit into entertainment. And they control us with it. Can't stop a nigga from singing. We done made up songs even in the projects. Being funny. Talking about each other, laughing, smiling. You can't stop us. They put you in projects to learn how to stop you from smiling. They change your conditions to learn how to destroy you. They play with your conditions. Real social and humanity science. Real social and humanity science. Real shit. That's real shit. Real social and humanity science. And that's what they deal in. That's what I keep telling you. Fellowship of the British Academy. George Soros, head honorary member. Been going on since 1920s and before. The Fellowship of the British Academy. They control social and humanity science. They paid the Black Lives Matter. They paid the civil rights. They paid all of this motherfucking fist pumping ass black shit. They paid it. Fellowship of the British Academy. Now they paying the new school leaders, the YouTube leaders. They paying them. They paying FBA, Foundational Black America, FBA, right? Fellowship of the British Academy, FBA. Same shit. Same shit. Secretly, you don't know what's going on. This these niggas do. This these niggas do. Yeah, we talking about Foundational Black Americans. No, who the fuck? That ain't me. We want to get reparations, dog. We can't get them because y'all understand that we weren't really those slaves like that. Y'all understand what's really going on. That's why you give it to the Native Americans. You've been giving it to them since day one. They were the laborers. They were the motherfuckers you really most likely mistreated. A lot of them. It wasn't a lot of us. As many as it was them. You was bringing them in to mistreat them. You mistreated us because you hated us. Like you hate us because we was whooping that ass. We was fucking you up. We was beating you on every level. Smarter than you. Bigger than you. Look better than you do. For a long time, till y'all start having surgeries, and still to this day, dick's bigger than y'all and everything. Y'all mad. Y'all always been mad. And it's always to been making yourself desirable and doing all this crazy shit and making us look like shit. And it's always been like that. It's never been no other way. It's always been controlling us. It's always about us. It's always get rid of them. Black, 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 dark, black, ugly. Woo, get rid of them. Nappy heads. It's you always fucking with us. You ain't fucking with no Africans when they come over here. Motherfuckers got freedom, peace, justice, all type of shit that I ain't never even heard of. Motherfuckers steady trying to line myself with these people. I'm in Chicago. Africans don't fucking live with us. They go live up north with the white people. They go live over there with the Mexicans. They don't fuck with us. And wherever we at with them, they musty. What the fuck? It's like a whole time you beef here. This shit bogus. That's how we is in that bitch with them. Just straight up facts. It's not a good relationship. It's straight up facts. It's not a good relationship like that. Everywhere we go. Yeah, these y'all people. Nah, you don't see them nowhere in your hood. They wouldn't dare live with you. Why? Why? Why won't you live with me? They not you. All of these people that's coming in your country is not you. I don't care what the fuck they. Yeah, I'm a Pan-African. I believe that we all should get the fuck out of town, clown. I ain't none of that shit. No Pan-African, no Pan-white people, Save Jew, Palestine shit. None of that shit. I'm none of that shit. Do you understand? I'm not, man, look. They done made black on black crime the topic of conversation for so long. All these white folk they ain't made topic of conversation. Mexican on Mexican crime every fucking day. Asian on Asian crime. Somebody killing all them Chinese people out there. And it ain't us. Fucking border crisis. Everybody else border locked up. Motherfuckers know where they want to go. Motherfuckers just giving away our shit. Paying these people to stay together. Paying them husband and wife, motherfucking immigrants to stay together. Destroyed our families behind shit. This shit ain't even looked upon. This shit ain't even, motherfuckers tearing down projects and destroying all the evidence with gentrification. Destroying everything they ever did to us with gentrification. Hospitals gone, everything, all this low-funded ass bullshit y'all done had around for years. Now y'all want to clean it up and destroy all the evidence. Yeah, them hospitals gone. Yeah, all them projects, yeah, they gone. We'll never do that again. That was just an experiment. That shit gone. All in your hoods being rebuilt for them. After they took years and years and years on trying to come up with the hypotheses and the conclusions on how to fucking destroy you, how to make you hate each other. That shit is the worst shit ever to even think about. You sat there and put us in them projects and just starved us. This public housing. Y'all getting the motherfucking taxes. Y'all getting everything is being put into this shit. They complain when they put money into projects and we didn't even see that fucking money. And y'all don't complain about these fucking immigrants. Y'all complain when they had to put money in the projects and they had to do this. We paying our taxes for this fucking low income shit. Tear it down. Okay, yeah, look at it. They own it. What the fuck we seen $5 million, any millions of dollars come into the projects. Kids falling out the windows, shit burning down. We still in this bitch with a gate in the front of this bitch. Place pissed out. Nobody coming to clean, nobody coming to see the sink, shit flooded for days. Shit, months. We live like this, dark hallways. Motherfuckers walking up the dark hallways just like this. Soon as a motherfucker flick a lighter in the hallway to light they motherfucking crack, nigga, you see they ass. What's going on? It's 100 motherfuckers in the hallway. This what's going on. This how we was raised. And you gonna tell me all that's gone now, that just disappeared. We gonna move on. After the conditions they put us in. And they paid for that shit. That was funded and paid for by the government. Why it look like this? Because the people don't want to do shit. No, the government ain't came through here and paint the buildings. They ain't came through here and motherfucking mop the floors. They ain't hiring nobody to work in here, and they trying to hire the Mexicans to work in our motherfucking project where we live at. I'm waking up, it's Mexicans pouring Fabuloso in the fucking project hallway. Fuck is y'all doing down here? This shit crazy. This shit off. This shit bogus. This shit out of order. Why you can't get no jobs? Look at the public housing that you live in. Why the fuck is it Mexicans working around in the colored people neighborhood? We steady buying corn and shit. We steady, all right. All right. All right. I don't know what we got going on, but we gotta wake up, bro. That shit hurtful. Everything that's going on the land right now, all in Chicago, shit y'all don't know about. We fighting these motherfucking Venezuelans up here every chance we get. They fighting motherfuckers. They got knives. They got guns. They in this bitch. They done tuck them away all down King Drive in the motherfucking slots. Now, come the summertime is when we really gonna see them. Like, we ain't seeing them right now. It's cold. But y'all know, cause the summertime, they gonna wanna pop out, be outside now. Now you done seen all the apartments they done gave away and shit. Really paying for these people to get $1,700 a motherfucking month cribs, bro. You know what I'm saying? On the blocks where we sitting outside on broke because we can't afford it. So we got to move away from our own neighborhoods. They bogus as hell, bro. Got jobs and everything. Y'all steady complaining about Uber Eats want to go to taxes. Okay, let them people pay taxes. All the jobs want to move to taxes because they trying to get the immigrants the fuck up out of here. These motherfuckers don't want to work and pay taxes. They don't have to. They don't have to. They're around this bitch delivering my food. I don't know, ain't them. Fucking working for DoorDash. I don't know them. Real shit. Got cars. Steady asking them, do they got a license? No. But we in the courtrooms right now for no license. Shit is crazy. Shit is crazy. Shit upsetting. You know what I'm saying? I just want to put a little bit of that shit out. Put a little of that shit in the air, man. Blessing be to the tribe. Stay alert, stay alive. Y'all know what time it is.